Alrighty, I'm going to start the video out here. It's New Year's Day, so Happy New Year to all. I'm out on a little mini scouting trip here. Across the road from the destination plots is a piece. It's only like 3 acres, but it's surrounded by other woods and things. And I'm going to hang some cameras and see if it has enough action to warrant having a stand for next fall, or even late flintlock here. So come along with me and we'll check out the property and hang a couple cameras and we'll get some intel. So the property's on a field edge. It goes up here. On the corner of the woods. It goes out and corners off and goes to the left. And it's, like I said, it's only like a 3-acre patch. But right here, as you walk in right away, you see there's a bunch of buck rubs and things. And this is, no, I don't want to say urban, but the property does butt up against a couple camps here. So we're going to take a walk through and see what we can find. And hopefully a couple good spots for cameras. Well, I'm not the only one in this patch. I could see movement out ahead of me, and as far as I could see out there, I saw about 6 bodies run through the trees. So evidently there was some deer laying in here, bedded up, and they exited. Stage left. We'll keep looking around. I mean, I'm not sure that this is going to hold deer so much. Maybe those deer were just tired and having a lay down for the day, but yeah, I'm hoping there's some steady, maybe bedding to my left and food to the right to the field action that maybe I can hone in on next fall. So one of the neighbors evidently has the same idea as me as well. Gonna try to capitalize on that, but that's on his side of the property, so he has that right. There's not a whole lot of structure on this little piece of property, but there's been a mess left behind by logging and timbering here. But what I wanted to show was this extraordinarily thick patch that was left behind, and I believe if there's going to be any bedding on the property, that is probably going to be in this portion here. You can see it's pretty thick in and through here, so I'm going to enter in here and see what we've got. Alright, I've got a trail here that splits and goes off through there, and one that goes out through here. This one goes out to the field. That one goes a little bit further down the fence row. What I've done is I hung a camera. I'm going to have to come back and trim that branch, but this should catch them. It's pointing right here at the apex. It should catch them going left or right, so that's one set. Okay, so walking around through here, I've found a stand that should not be here, so a sign will go on that to please remove it, or I will remove it promptly for them. Well, I bailed out of that woods and I came across the street. The destination plots are. I'm gonna put a camera down here facing the plots and keep an eye on that a little bit. But I've got to go back over to that piece of property though and bring my limb saw, because got some limbs blown in front of that camera I just hung. And I want to hang another one in a good stealthy spot. Too many limbs there too, so I've got to go back to the house and get my limb saw. But while I'm out here, why, I just hopped across the road and I'm going to hang this other camera. I'll be back with you in a second. So I put up another camera and I'm going to be watching this pasture that goes into my plots. We'll see what that brings up. Should be some leftover deer. I was over here hunting the other night and actually seen a nice little rack buck. So we'll see what's left over here. So not being ignorant, but I went home and I got a baggie with an index card and I wrote on the card to please remove this from so-and-so's property, and here's a phone number to call if you have any questions. Do you think this is the right way to handle it? I went home and got my saw, and now we're going to clear out that last camera that I put up and make sure that it's not getting pictures of limbs as they blow in the wind. So there's set number 2, and there's a good trail coming through here, through there, one underneath the tree going out to the field that way. So we'll see what happens. So turn this around. Thanks for coming with me on today's camera installs, and we'll be sure to show you some pictures if there's any good ones coming. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you guys on the next video.